Prince Christian and Princess Leonor's grand royal wedding at a magnificent palace. A familiar scene. Spain's royal household, gleaming with tradition and expectation. Suddenly, a uniform no one predicted. Eyes widen, hearts race. What is Princess Leonor wearing, and why does it matter? Beneath the fabric lies a story Spain never saw coming, one that could reshape how a nation sees its future queen. The palace courtyard buzzed with a quiet anticipation. Photographers had gathered, thinking it would be another routine appearance, the crown princess fulfilling a duty, a smile for the cameras, a moment to reassure the public. But on that crisp morning, when Leonor stepped out, Spain collectively caught its breath. She wasn't in a ceremonial dress. She wasn't even in the expected military attire associated with her academy training. She appeared in a new uniform, sleek yet symbolic, modern yet steeped in heritage. The nation's media instantly began to speculate. Was this a signal, a shift, a break from centuries of tradition, or an evolution of it? To understand the impact, you have to know the weight of uniforms in Spain's royal history. Each garment carries layers of meaning, political, cultural, even emotional. For Leonor, every public choice is scrutinized. She's not just a young woman, she's the future head of state. So when she appeared in a uniform no one recognized, the message was unmistakable: something had changed. This was not a rebellious act but a carefully chosen moment. Palace insiders hint that Leonor had spent months preparing for this transition. Her advisors worked closely with designers to craft something that blended the military discipline she's embraced with a new sense of duty, one that acknowledges both Spain's traditions and its rapidly changing society. Reporters who had covered her since childhood said they'd never seen her so self-assured. Her posture, the way she adjusted her gloves, the nod she gave to the assembled officers, everything spoke of confidence. But why now? Why this uniform, at this moment? Some say it reflects her personal growth after months of training at the academy. Others suggest it's a subtle nod to a new era of female leadership in Europe's monarchies. And still others whisper of family dynamics, of a daughter stepping into her role in a way that quietly redefines what it means to be heir. As she walked past the rows of soldiers, cameras caught the smallest of details: a new insignia on her shoulder. Experts immediately analyzed it. Was it purely decorative, or did it signal a new rank? Within hours, social media in Spain trended with hashtags about her attire. People compared it to the uniforms worn by her father in his youth, by her mother in ceremonial roles, by generations before her. Leonor's uniform tells a story of continuity and change. The color palette echoes the royal standard, but the cut is sharper, more contemporary. The fabric is lighter, designed for movement. It's a uniform for a modern royal who understands both tradition and transparency. Inside the palace, family members reacted differently. Her mother, Queen Letizia, was said to be proud, watching her daughter step into the limelight with poise. Her father, King Felipe, reportedly approved the design himself, ensuring it reflected Spain's constitutional monarchy. But not everyone in Spain was ready. Commentators debated on morning shows. Was this appropriate? Was it too soon for such a bold statement? Yet Leonor's presence silenced most criticism. In interviews after the event, military officials praised her discipline and dedication. They spoke of how she trains like every other cadet, rises early, participates fully, and earns respect rather than expecting it. This new uniform wasn't just a costume, it was the embodiment of work, hours, sweat, and commitment. As she addressed the crowd briefly, her words steady, measured, but warm, she thanked the institution for shaping her sense of duty. That short speech hinted at a bigger vision. She spoke of unity, service, and the future. Listeners described the moment as a glimpse of the monarch she might one day become. And yet, one question lingers: what's next? Was this the first in a series of appearances that will gradually reveal a new royal image? Will she continue to wear this uniform in key events, or was it a one-time debut? The palace remained silent, fueling speculation and keeping curiosity alive. This is the power of a well-timed symbol. In a single morning, a young princess transformed from a ceremonial figure into a living, breathing representation of Spain's hopes and anxieties. She became not just a future queen but a mirror for the country's evolving identity. As the weeks pass, analysts will continue to debate the meaning of this moment. But one thing is certain, Spain has never seen Princess Leonor like this before. And whether they're thrilled, shocked, or unsettled, the people can't look away. Because beneath the crisp lines of that new uniform lies not just a story of fabric and insignias but the emergence of a leader who understands the weight of history and the promise of change. And that's why Spain, and the world, can't stop talking about it.